Give us further the Bokata Tiffany seminar and a Pamcho, the between the most they call online story so quickly, but Mienda give us first one of the give us cool capsules about give us power capsules, not give us power herbal mixture, but give us cool capsules and they say so Sisi Anna Kuku Edu Nya Sisi ya Afe Uko Vichira Ubia Tonka Precope a boa consum Kosokra.
Oh, Nasa Nayafe. Nasa man don't ask it. Before Camera and to her, I'm a fool. You ratting. Pretty sure in the shop. And then they also parliament. And so we also call parliament.
Number 0543 222 if you know.
Oh, Fino
470 and then 0506 851135. Now, when you want in this house, we are intimate and come. And Mario said, give us power capsules. And Martin can say we are bare memo.
Thank you.
No, Asem.
And Badwam.
We need Badwam.
This a bare menu.
Okay, so
what's spoiling me leg? Spoiling leg.
Okay, so yeah, cause.
Mama, see, Eugene, who assume Tola. I say, no, I would happy birthday to you, Eugene. Yeah, who assume Adom TV, you're online. Adom TV, you're online. Mr. Wada, but more than I share or what? Because the Aquas were Adom TV, why a casa, Fancy, why a casa? Na idea I no say me bre na etwago ni ade na pema kan bi kura de akyere wo ene wo kọ Adom TV online na amaboa hima ne nkomo ayekodi ye wo Hamburg Germany so aye broni so aye tuntum so aye kokọ ni nyina wo matwago ho ya interview no ebo ho a wo kọ obetimi akan bi na pai ye so yetwatwa ho pictures a obetimi de comment de akọ Adom TV uduru ho a ye be kan de ho nyina de ama kama na afi watumi ahuru amanfo ahuru say yes so wazo yi ene ade mami root ewo eye Madina mami root ewo Madina enu a oba berewa wasesa ne niema ene bere say fa nkocha wo mo a wo mo ehu aka ewo do na ne ade anape wo se ya abomdi mami anape ye tia papa ye be bo do na aye ochna enti egusu ya ete montare ebi ye foforo ebi aye pe ne mo mama mre de asa kora ne be etene na eja wo mo ko office ntumi nya me hia obi wo so enu aye ko ho me ne women's organizer CPP NDC MPP wo mo ade make ho say media me na me represent ma media ye di ko si mo wo do na ne ye ko market wo ne ade a utumu sa branche bia ne nika wo se fitita mansuo no ye no ane se no a na gusu ase na ba ko pe ene se no tumu sa nika na ye fiampa ene ade young boy you ya o ko aduma ah de be o de se we de mo sai ene ade I can I was no ene ade a wo de na mo ha woni atare kura nse bia enti yasra mo nyere mo ho na mo famra mo a mo de bia badada no so bi de fiasin fosu e wo station ya fi ne yakoje enura papa bi oyiye me papa de ya de ma beja me de amemede wo ka se me yakola ho ba penimu eti se me o papa me kwa adwuma ho ma che ma pa ma smart driver jai ene jalo page ya mo ba beje wa esra mo a ya bo fanche adwuma ne ize wo ene ade a igu soji
okay so online rocket for that rema and this ankomo we ebro rockman capsules wankasa wajia tuma hujuma AD mountain katiapo so ye bema mu furniture Kumasi Alaba Abuabo station opposite Sika and Krahanso Adenta Pantan Junction Madina New Road on by Anglican sorry no so as now do pharmacy shop bi a unya bi ato e ho honom
me do France here from myjoyonline.com myjoyonline.com and I do ajaho ya wamuna na wosi ho se na tibukura de na motete Ebola te e ba bi Ebola ni kuro ba na kamukura mu de Ebola basen ba ye gina mu ema amafo one person so ne ade member of parliament mo ya mane mo ya mane sese na aba na ye kura ye nie ni mu kan ne nka kire person so fo nse o se na tie na mu konkwaro mo fiti prako pa mama mo kura so mako gina voltage sadai mo ko mo se volunteer adwuma wo mo so wo mo penye force no volunteer business wo mo pesika wo mo kura mo nye na sika kura se ya bru $2,000 you enso Ghana he beduru ese $200 Ghana ai e de promo amafo e wadio nipa ya ba de papa be wo pa ne de $200 Ghana ade su WHO for ese ade $2,000 ene $3 you wo ba kwa $2,000 ade eduru ha $200 Ghana say mo maybe a Ghana city the devalue nti ene ade do aja hold na nsema betudwa ya kwa ayama dwa online hokuro ya ex-president Rollins Kufo Ed coordinator support to victims wo mo mienu na ba pagini mienu nyina ex-president Jerry John Rollins enura no mo wa efe yi ankasa e wo eye podium no so enura bra yie no ekoso ex president John Ajekum Kufuor wo mu nyina ati podium no so ne ade a ene ya wutie mpaabo a lighthouse so panyi be boy oh ampadu wo ho anka opema me lighthouse so panyi oh waka sen
metie east na metie papa so
ba lighthouse de na ya me de broni sofo daughter was vampires wo yesi o vampire man panyi for Ghana ene wo vampire na otum so vampire na o che ne ko o che ne ni kakra o he so mo he na ade was ne paabo ni papa ya dase titu ni o vampire excellence John Dramani Mahama papa de mesra ni osoro enimde wo soro adwene ni nya san ni nimde ma papa yi wo fa mbu Ghana man afa banyifo ni bi utum so mo pemoja vampires wo mo pemoja e ba ni say pe fato ntaya me nyanko e ba ni say pe na say vampires ni ade yo mu nyina free wo na say bible de e gutu ya babo ni ade a e ho asem ye my joy online e di bia ba betudwa uko my joy online entertainment e ho kwa Kesee e na yes wo make you 10 no e da yes legalize we everyday was one one kan wono aso boa ukodem ba next time behu de ekọ adomonline.com dia wo dia ba adomonline.com ne dia na pay watebri no dia ba si Ebola vaccine trial government donating Ghanaians to the slaughterhouse ebi ni ma dura wo dia ba no se ha sa ho ye na ye ho say Ebola virus ai de be vaccine de be tay say ye se ko pie mo Liberia o ma ni wo mo ayale no kura bi ka wo ku wo mo epie mo wo so wo mo pe vaccine epie mo sarilo no vaccine wo mo no vaccine na de na Ghana ye be dia ma ye ho ne ade a e de sika ye pe die nti e na abeto mo lo so ho asem Adom online e de ababetudwa
okay
ye ko Adom online politics or parliament orders for suspension of Ebola vaccine trial no crowd minister na suspend o mo ho dada o mo ho sam san ko yi papa nti ye se ne minister sabefia wo dia tudwa so o mo ntwa so no kro ni Ghana but mo ntwa so entertainment was jake appear calls for support for the black victims wayade I think is ono na dikayem so we call for support
most of them shall resolve so mo ntwa ma asem nsi because mo ye dada
e dey no mai wo mo ntram de o mo ye e dey no mo ye kwa be na celebrities le dey no mo ye
bi no mo so mo kan say
apart from Batman yeah light what the Batman
Samini
light Asem ba ye wo tete lanterns no a dey no mo maka no mo mayo enya nyom no mo to
Chatawale
o ye dey
wa shata onye
wo ye dey a flat dey see ye ne se wa to nyom e dey to Instagram no dey na num na dey na
ye
wa
VIP
wai VVIP wo mko tu bola eno kra me didi say ni ade
sisi mama sisi
so le wom o say
sisi
sofo sisi tum ya so menim dia wayo
oh my sister
ba ku ya onu so ba ya ne wa ba so ya wa pole no hu menka
no dia na go ga
da bi me tiram se wo bia bobodi na me tiram dia wa da say ya de nyuma ya kama ya ne wa pole
oh
mama modi
oba pa bibia na
ya me kan ya di
oba pa bibia na oba pa
maintain nka wa ya campaign give to your son wo maintain nka Stella Dugan
daughters
Joyce Bressy maintain nka Salina Boati midipa maintain nka
we ne be mo mai
anya issue Montes square and run a make a sally, ya sally, big brother, set friend if you had a back 1 year, 1 year crowd, 1 ton show 50. I say, I'm saying, show 50 better. I feel saying, Papa is so small. Who go? No, I'm saying, and imagine one crown, big one. What is that? Big Joe. 1 year.
Oh, sure.
Now I have to be a Canadian, will it be a quasupo? Wow. Yeah, near and then you to fool a good room. I won't fast right now. Wow, more mobile gospel, more mobile and rapper who's a soft for the be war donor, or mobile clerk. Or Monadon, or Mukra baby, or maybe Titiana. Ah, Titiana, or dreadlocks and Tina Soka, I look like never. So it is one answer, and you or watching a yana. Couldn't be. They could do them said the whole gun. The wall. Could jump any wallable. Is your toil? Na airport also. Is your trial flight to airport?
For paper, no mamma, headlines. I mean, for more
headline.
Nothing more fair. Just quick headlines for them. The Pamchone, a double Bocratano, and what's them acquainted. Quick headlines. Gulf fleecy soldiers and 142 million Ghana cedi involved. DNA test for flood fire victims. MC embargoes NDC foot soldiers' salary. So
Chronicle the idea met me akabako because it's SLS John Dramani Mahama. No what say ebi mo ho ana omo a wo mawuo no ye hu obabusuafo o makwan ma omo hu obabusuafo ntumi ntire so oni ano woni no ye be omo DNA say the be omo metimi di omakwa no
okay so yeah to us the quick one the Ghanaian Times and the be to us the Ghanaian Times and the be to us oh the Ghanaian Times to us and a daily graphic rather nim hani nyina akoye esun ko anti picture
and right no course and right no course
it's been dedicated to
that say
oh
and right now o mampanyini wo tiatia no na maami wo su sa na se otumi bam no na abrewa ro hu no ho no utumu se na afi on pese obeja papa no mu wa yire ne den no wo kasa che no utumi sa asem na ya reho na yire ma melody na mahama onu su di atire ya onu su twa hag ni bi and right me call don na ho no de mu no se wokọ hokọ ka se wo be ma eye o manya sika yi abe register o no mo mo sika from maslock for ma frase registration wo odo na ne ade a ho asema beto dia nra eyi na course wo no ho asema wo
so
eyi be kasa student aba wo se ne makra nyasem ketwa ne ma ewu ye fie mpemenu ne nkono say akoya ho tesem ne ade
Daily Post the same pictures
and also nra ye ya wo hwa amafo etwa dwo esuo ewe yi na se a na tesa akoya ho tesem papa na pa kwesi emisata won de se wo fie central region wa win tie and then the shirt white shirt abrafo e buy star no be down no wadwudwa no dia besi
okay yeah call your name no so quick one here 1760 your text message line for brain
send next time more white shirt gana yeah white shirt abrafo na white shirt
okay
next time more black shirt and that's how on the one front toma one front there one front
quick one MPP parliamentary aspirant this one for hot over 628,856 cash Ghana cedi. Oh, titled Global Fights at Large. The big one as new ADB Workers Union emerges. Unicov downplays secession move. Says we are not aware of any break. I mean, cancer say no.
No so me who kan MPP the na me who kan. Ni nyina so mo tira say MPP was aspirant for Domoro Hod. No so me ma ko. Na mo ma ni MPP me me dey o be kwa akoto aba. MPP for be kwa akoto aba. Na eno na say general secretary why was say constituency for no mu hia so meje sika no e dia kwantu wagete wo mo account number e de 10,000 Ghana cedis ya to obi a 270 wanya ize e ma regional chairman no mu afu so sika na ma mo e be hagin 270 e constituencies eni ade a wo discount ko so mo fanya adwuma ye bi constituency for no so ani ade ya mo say ya de papa
Daily Guide Tears Galore 152 perish in Accra tragedy Nana Brokers peace in Upper East and Juju planted in Kumasi Church. Hey.
Daily Guide ya to aso no ode abai. Oh, there be send here obesu penimu sunsu obedwam. Oh, Daily Guide na de no okay say na obi su se no na we yi nani. There be oni nani. Oh say obi su se no. Nipa ni su wo su na da say nipa no so no hwe nanim. Onu su hwe baabi. So onu su hwe baabi no onu su hwe nanim hwe baabi. But onu awre won peso obesu obedwam. Also na penfone na asa glasses. Papa dey pen na ese bi. Also to any park we say misata. Otumu say opeso ha but o penimu otumi su obedwam ani ade a dada ekobi.
Okay so
woni Mahamudu Bawumia ene second deputy speaker of parliament.
These are the faces. These are the faces apart from one or two and because of we hear film one say and no Abubakar Sadiq say one pa one thing see in Honum Kwamadina. Faces what?
For people know. I'm supporting no so I be
Akufo-Addo's choice of oh, no, I don't know this informal you guys Daily Dispatch.
Fatche Nanado omo buo. Nanado nka hwe, nana so nka hwe, omo boa. Nana wo so nka hwe oni obi a chiro tom. Wo bia kwa no kwan. Wo bia nam ne lemu, omo boa. Dispatch de abetu dwasa nana se hwe. Nana tumi nkasa wo pema pant. Kofi dwuma wo chiri no anya no kore. Nana tumi nkasa da. Ba ku iklenam wo de klenam.
Give it to
one day and another for. But no kura nana nkasa. I said to him, so yen campaign man, yen campaign man, and I carry. Isaac was so. Mammy Montra. Andam, dear Munity. Ya could drop on Croma, near campaign man, banana carry. Yanka near campaign man could drop on Croma. Of was I beat the one. Monto Manu of was Sadiq. Abubakar Sadiq also. No, you're very fantastic minister. Yeah. One say a campaign man, Monto Manu. So we one more met me a boy too many years. I'm a member of parliament that's how my penny. So to me, never dear, so I'm to man, no, never dear. What to name that proper people know my Juma. Sadiq say, well, boy, Juma. Katrina Foko say, well, boy, Juma. So, Sicadian emergency one check 4 years' time. No, a back. And I never to get 12 months in Vienna. That's one of baby near the idea. A hand to near one some no, young quite. The new crusading guy, the DPJ, stubborn DC cited for contempt and June 3 disaster, tears flow. MPP neck petition urged to get Asante Bediako urged to get Asante Bediako out of Asem across primaries of Facebook. We MPP for Debbie a glow. A glow. Women's a glow. Debbie a women's a glow. We a women's a glow. Women's a glow for a okay, so Danfuja, I don't remember you some Kesee man, sir. Yaba, Ubunya Quena. Attach us also Netosa. That be any possible. In no correct. I attach your opinion. Also, hot chase for attach us. Correct. You will try Waba, Yaba, Ubunya Quena to Miakasa on 0302 211 up to 4. Danfuja. Your bass what tea. Sufreda Misua. Okay. Oh, say one call your madam. Fantastic. And two or say your uncle be a blanket ball. Okay. Or no better blankets. And I was ambulance. Blanket. Or say maybe say was of ambulance and ambulance. And I'm saying they're bad. What to me also ambulance and mefa. In the meantime, no, yeah, blankets no. Okay. Near found Comago go for or Muatro. Okay. I go for no Mundabin. Okay. Yeah, found Comomo. Okay. Now we are a yellow swat. Well, yeah, a campaign we do, you be winning. You be winning a minute. Okay. Your baby be alone to be tacky. Okay. You be winning a home minute when you're back. Okay. Yeah, we knew a home minute. Now, Sanchez Mago, you renew than we are. Now for the ambulance about a funny panel. Okay. Yeah, your swag. Yeah, in the air. Yakwaba, about 0302 21170 up to 4. About text message near 1769 down for Jai. Betters and then the mixture Adaroma. Yakwaba. Adom TV. Okay, so we are back. Danfujai Herbal Products Adaroma, Danfujai Bitters, and I've Danfujai Mixture, and also I said Asem Kesee a day, bro. Danfujai Bitters, the new CCO, ya, I feel we are met team, and what you tita Paoko feature Obia and Tonka, and I'll come about Periperia. Bomodia na fada fuja betes make sure there say ebia ojo so oti say atwe yi pa ana so your ba na ode po edunya na onipedua na nkasa oti say wapo na waposo yo ya kopeda fuja make sure ne bi odi woni kire nana bo acho kan shi drug lane kens work kan shi drug lane Kumasi Freddie Mensa na Colina Kitakwade A Mensa Bogoso Unique Herbs and more Bogoso nana ho Takwa Owase Bibidrofi Oboase Smart Herbal and Asujani Mosaic Pharmacy and our Green Light Pharmacy. I will be on Dr. Asnot on 02078 72155 and 0246 493230. Now only one needs our so that be an intimate call. Asante Yeboa say a refino, Richard Asante Yeboa. Yeah. Also Brekum West. Or Mondom no Montomano, Hane, Brekum West. Lookman, was a ho. Okay. Was a hold and I'm Kumasi. Collecula for us, make Kajra Mosa, almost one to Aba. Now I say a bit of the name of Collecula to her. Say, I see a Dibinum police station to Momon to Abama. Almost said that correct. Woman, yes, or Mungu de Pahufido. The idea of Bia or Cojina BS or Mobatuaba, no Bia or police and into a more to about or my release statement here. And once I was surprised Lukman, American, Lukman, good morning, I want to say. Oh, my, no confidence, Auntie. Oh, no. Mose, Ujin who come put Chen and Naya. So, Naya, the Wama, who's on the first and out to you. Na me yesi me ma o to ha say me dwene ho sai dey. She okay. We see asa chop.
Na ya.
Na wa Kesee kaka na yi Asante Mantam mu mabato na ekwasai campaign to say.
Asante Mantam de no kwasem ni esefa asante. Uko ma bi ti se nhia so a. Nhia so de Dr. Adecha na ne onu hokra de ono post ono post. Ai saso na so ame so no ono post. De bi nkofo bi ye de nso de
enya adwuma
enya adwuma.
Fabio
uko atwema mu bi eja sa so a. De nipa foforo kra no so de ne ba efe no yaw agye anhwere. Yes. Ana uko manso nkwanta. Manso nkwanta prof farm ye de no baden me na da okra.
Na ayi kofi dwuma area no so asokwa.
Oh, ye se kan kura che dan fo ne mum se dan fo agbo kofi dwuma o kontinu ni obelushi.
Oh, gas.
Ai no credit e ba ko pe.
Da bi nyesa. E ho de ene so me no nya agere. E ho de me no nya agere.
Look my
me person husband no.
Ye dey see ha. Ye ko hwe ni so ade aba. Na every woman asa ni makasa ye dey see. Ye ko hwe ni so. Okay, but still between the akasa 0302
2211 701 702 703 704. Asa honorable Beban, happy belated birthday nkoma Rashida Redu. Who are sent in Suta JHS and pay happy belated birthday. Honorable Akwaba. Na me esra papa yeko.
Come no more tido na anopedia omaga na ko ni efo mama nchiache mazitu o watania wa papa no adwuma dra wo body amaga na mani ndisi o se me ba no pedia me chia no na ma fo muta pa ya dia o tayi ana so yente ma esi me de akra na kai na manso amansi kanzo na wo de wate ho sempe filling station bi o mo si ewo market ewo manso mensi amansi central capital manso mensi Asem no this assembly no ye say nipa na me jetem almost stop on ja we ni pika accident ono twenya ma this assembly no dey call
no crap
high court the court na say ebula man stand say
one so go to filling station no
nana
me hokra no me ni problem o me problem is EPA for say ne asemaba no asemaba ma filling station asemaba ko mo kra no wo mo se ye ka no dododo enu na ese nka judge me nya wadwuma ma but san hwe mbiom na ma EPA for enko check se wo kra EPA ama no kwan ene bibia dada kwan mo ansa ye ntwa ma tor ye ncha foforo sense
ni bibia even as I no license kura no ni bi court na wa ma court na yes minister na so come so mercy filling station dey sika kwa na no e ben market no
e ho so nya kura
nya di wom ene adehye e bekere no
me da wase papa honorable me da wase ma me fa kwa eye Asante Mantam mu sudwane kwan so kuma se to sudwane kan so Asante Mantam ya Asante school mo ba bi yes e ho so filling station bi filling station no filling station gas station one filling station plus gas station ni opposite kasapreko
okay ampa
ni opposite kasapreko ni ese gas no etumi bua na chese valve yi na gas nam kofo fie no mo gba amane yese mo bi ansoja awufo ho no so amabohu enti panifo nkwankwa hwese bebe ye wo no se de eja ne ensa no eben ne ade no ha bi ani ho a say na me akwam ni atiatia o mo tumi boda wuro na mafi nsoja gas na bo afa area ho nyina enti na me se wo mo kwankwa ho asam nka dai ma ma yar gas wo TV ni radio so wunya kire ya na mo duro
okay honorable prince good morning apology saying
Amaye mejo so no amaye no wapo mboko de
nyame adom yeti apoye pa
le nyame ase chia oni na ya bere fuma amwati
ya joso
na edika mame mo wabaso am se jumadi a wadin o na wotwi mienu yi mu no ase na wotwi kwa no se awards no so mo de mawo bintina ba bi enjolo so because na moto a wotu ama se be yenu anu a o ma hwere o mo busua anase o ma hwere o mo de hye no na omuda baby basa omuda de jano oboa se umbenya baby ede omuti ato na when opebe atal papa bi ahia mo no why Kristo adwuma ti nyame hira wate
ye da se wate
chema Gideon so ochiawo
wo fa ne de emra why
mate na amu se ese mo fato mo ho so se mo be di minister ti na baby a asese be pedi asa yesi adabia si ensuo so a ensuo ni nyakwa ntimi nkono mutwa ho mfonyin na mo bo ma omampanyi president Amate na obebu no obeka ya mekom esemsem bae vice president ni Oko Vanderpoy ebe gina mo TV show e ka say adabia si ensuo so bia no o mo da na egu
agosi aga
eba ni sei ana mayor wakwaji award aba Seven pedi as I say, oh my etim your capital city. We are seeing area 2 or more say capital city and then so year fenipa over bed 200 something. Mesre most for Mona Mubet my boss adi we mudawru. I'm on Mampenina because Mampenina what you Minister Betma say BBI okay. That's a BBI okay. It's move on to Moso. Namun sole namun yes eduman more my Ghana. Because I can't actually want to happy birthday to grandma or the Christiana Ansa Pacific Hostel. Yeah, Watercrat, a free Winifred. Yeah, Watercrat new trouble 2 p.m.
Okay.
As Antiman yeah, or the boss. Happy birthday to Samuel Frempong or a Mampong, New Town. I'll say the dreams no memoir na into coming through.
Yeah, do I for you now hold near no other course the forecourt of Parliament House and State House. And what info in the Brono. Into a new channel, while as a swabby pigeon, that's what trust with Kesee and once about by the Danfujai betters, Danfujai mixture. I don't want to say you quoted by a Danfujai herbal. One of the son Fred Dr. Asnod was 0207872155 and 0246 4932230.
Oh, busy when can't this because you say only problem. Best send the person there for WhatsApp so they are.
So yanko he eno ada de course na fe eba walas ade agokansi ato aso ama.
As from evil men who will sit in places of authority and do evil things. Deliver us from vampires who will drink the blood of the nation and leave nothing behind. Bless our nation with good leaders. And for those that are there now, we thank you that you are helping them.
Mercy, Lord. In wrath, remember mercy. Let mercy triumph over judgment. That those who have died, that their death will not be in vain, and that never again will such an event and a catastrophe ever happen.
There are those who will wish to apportion blame. And quite truthfully, there's plenty of blame to go around. But when we list one by one the various mistakes and failings that contributed to this catastrophe, I hope it is not for the purpose of pointing fingers, but rather of making certain that something of this nature never again happens to our dear country. The conversation should not be centered on what past governments did or did not do, but rather on what this government must and will do. We should not waste the valuable resources of time predicting when another flood or disaster will claim lives. We should rather invest that time in taking the appropriate measures to prevent the possibility of such an occurrence. But that does not mean that we must leave ourselves unprotected. We must learn from the past so that we're prepared to face the inevitable events of the future. We've gathered here as one to console the families, friends, and loved ones of those who perished. And while I know that despite whatever sorrow we feel, our pain cannot surpass that of those whose friends and companions, mates, relations, and children have been taken away from them. We nevertheless stand with all of you as one united family to share the burden of your grief. The loss that our nation has suffered is incomprehensible. The search and rescue mission is over, and the provisional death toll has so far been placed at 152. That's 152 human lives. 152 mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, children, 152 Ghanaian citizens. With each number, there's a name, there's a face, and there's a story. With each number, there are dreams, hopes, and achievements that have died. In due course, each of these names will be released to the public to ensure that these individuals will be remembered eternally. This number is still provisional, and we're hoping that we shall not find any more bodies. We're still in the process of identifying the dead. To that end, government has given authorization for DNA tests to be conducted on the bodies from the disaster that have not yet been identified. This will allow families that are unsure of the fates of their members and who are still not accounted for to be able to bring DNA samples so confirmation can be made. With this official confirmation, claims can be quickly granted for the return of their loved ones' remains. I urge all family and individuals who are yet to unite with their missing relatives to visit the Kolebu Teaching Hospital, the 37 Military Hospital, and the Police Hospital for assistance with the location of their relatives.
My wife. Yes.
Where was she exactly on that day?
She left home between the hours of 6:30 and 7 to drop off a guest at Circle. Yeah, so I was communicating with her right from home until they got to Circle. And when they got to the VIP terminal, according to her, water had flooded the place, so they decided to come back. So when they got to the construction site, when the Odo crosses, they had closed it. And she paid something to the gentleman, then they opened so she could pass. But by then, the cars that were coming had seen that they are all turning back, and in the process there was a vehicular jam. Then within 30 minutes, that was around 9:44, she called me that water has started coming into the vehicle because no vehicle was moving. And she was at that particular spot for almost an hour. So at the point the water got to the waist level and it was so threatening. So someone advised that instead of exactly, they should rather get down and then save their lives, because it's also possible that the water could wash away the vehicle into the drain with the occupants.
Well, that's why you were still communicating with her.
We were communicating until when they got down. So when they got down, then within 5 minutes I called, the phone rang, no one picked. I called the numbers of the other occupants. I called and called and called until after 30 minutes time, now all their phones went dead. So out of the 4, honestly, one survived. And according to him, when they got down, they had to go through the water, which was almost shoulder high. So they were looking for a high elevation, and they managed to get closer to the Ghana Commercial Bank Towers, and they managed to get a place to stand. So it was there they heard a shout of fire. And then by that time, according to them, they had held their hands together because of the swiftness of the The carrot, yes. So when they heard a shout of fire, all of them scattered because people from behind also were running. People were running just helter-skelter. And in the process, they all fell. And he knows how to swim a bit. And his direction too was okay. So when he managed to come up, he searched everywhere and they were nowhere to be found. So throughout the night I couldn't sleep. I was waiting for a call, but no one called until the following morning. Early morning, whilst it was still showering, I decided to go out to nowhere in search of my wife. So I don't know what you want to know again.
How many children do you have together?
We have 3 kids.
Have you been able to break the news to them that mom is no more?
The eldest is aware, but the other 2 are not aware.
How is life like without your wife?
How would life be like without your husband, assuming you lose your husband?
I don't have a husband yet, so I cannot tell how it will feel. But I can imagine it'll be difficult.
Okay, I am happy you have answered it. But I'm okay. By the grace of God, I'm okay.
What would you like? Life is no free him for no coin.
Yeah, you know.
Which man go filling station? Can't put in oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, supermarket.
Supermarket. When was the last time on any Kesee?
I brought Sunny Ton woman of friend me say why I am man. Na me chere so hwe no ye. No so ate. Ti Kesee di nkomo kakra no no post e comedy no Sunny to munya kwan ye dey nkota biane ndi. Na me so nya botare. Da kwa kom chen de anya hwe. Ti me gusu am ne Kesee me 24 no. Ya kate ne mantine ke bio. Ani say ade chen ye ti say why hwe.
Only Kesee na line kate.
But on one Kesee, you mean you Kesee. Answer. Around 8 to 9, and you may
say a problem to say.
Well, shall be where to say. Sabo so your badaye woman, sir, badina a woman. Ina, Mamma cancel the Miami. The Miami monk from home by mammy. Then you are not kind of riding ball home by mammy. That's how we share no more or my brabo, and then Colonel Sabrabo.
What's happening? Lose in this fire incident?
Who do what?
Who did you lose? Which family member did you lose?
My boy.
Your son?
Yes, sir.
Where was he coming from?
Coming from Kesee to Circle to come and pick a car to Usu.
Then what happened?
That only day we heard what had happened, but we don't know that he had come to pass Circle. You see, I think he came to pass Circle to see a friend. So when he left the friend, about 10 minutes and the thing happened. So the friend took his phone so that I can call me. So my friend just left it. So I'm telephoning to see whether I can see. And when the telephone, 2 phones, he couldn't answer. So with the Thursday, the friends who were there sent at Kesee, they come back to our house and asked her, so he hasn't come. Till Friday, then we have to move.